I hope you are ready for the IS-6 FCM double replay. Hello guys and welcome back to World of Tanks Ace Tanker series. As you can see, today we'll be driving the Russian Tier 8 heavy tank, the IS-6. It's a premium heavy tank with preferential matchmaking, and it is probably one of the most beloved tanks in Tier 8. So we are driving on the map Pilsen, and at the wheels of the IS-6 is MrZorke. In the bottom left corner you can see me driving the FCM. So we are platooned also with Rocky, who is in his T-34. So this is a standard, how do you say, a money making platoon. We are all with preferential matchmaking, and we are going to try and do as much damage as we can and earn as much credits as we can. So as I said, the map is Pilsen and we are attacking on the one line. The positioning that MrZorke and I are taking is pretty aggressive, and we are going to try and push this position on the enemies that are camping on the K1. That's the dip there in that position, and we are going to try and fend them off. But unfortunately we get flanked here by two tier 8s, so Rocky is trying to defend us from the position where he is. He is looking at the tank destroyers that are on the line 3, and me and MrZorke are going to fight off the Tiger 2. So I take a shot here and you can see MrZorke covering my lower plate, not allowing the Tiger 2s to shoot at me. Now the one of them is dead, and we are now going to fight off against the Tiger 2 and the T-34. On the other side you can see me fighting off with the light tanks and not allowing them to shoot MrZorke in the sides. So the positioning that we are taking is not that bad. We are basically fighting off the tanks one by one, but if they decided to rush us they could probably kill us easily. Now, as I'm on low HP and MrZorke is heavily armored tank, so the hull armor on the IS-6 is excellent. You can side scrape and basically take shots in your side and the front of your armor, because you are not going to get penetrated by most of the tier 8 tanks. So he's going to be side scraping and taking damage, and every time he gets shot I go out and try and help him kill these tanks here. So we are fighting against this T-28 prototype. Unfortunately I was trying to go with the HE shell. I overcommit and get damage into my tank, but as you can see MrZorke is playing very well and he takes care of the tank destroyer. Now on the other side you can see Rocky pushing up. He is going for the T-34, and MrZorke and me are going to come from the other side and also attack the T-34. So the positioning that we took was pretty aggressive. We were in one time we were basically surrounded by the enemies, but they were lacking commitment, and if they went forward they could have taken us one by one, but they waited and they got annihilated. So that was the 4th kill for MrZorke. We totally have 7 kills among us, and we are going to go around this place and try and mop up the rest of the tanks. Now you saw the IS-6 gets penetrated there. That was the ghost shell from the I think it was the Achilles, and basically that's the only way you can penetrate the IS-6. So the armor is very good and the mobility is pretty nice for a heavy tank. Now What's bad about this tank is the gun, which has only 175mm of penetration. The aim time is pretty bad, the accuracy is pretty bad, but you are not going to snipe in this tank. You are going to be in the face of your enemies and shooting them from close range like MrZorke did here. You have to be in the front lines and use your gun to the fullest to shoot at the enemies and do damage. Now, the only bad thing here is that you are going to struggle to penetrate some of the higher tiers, and the gold shells are not going to help you that much because you don't get that much penetration on gold shells, around 290. So that's a GG, and let's take a look at the post-game stats. As you can see here, MrZorke had an excellent game. He got a couple of medals like Hand of God, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Shellproof, a Steel Wall medal for bouncing a lot of shots, a High Caliber medal, a Top Gun medal, and of course the Mastery Badge Ace Tanker. On the team score sheet we can see that MrZorke finished first with 1345 experience, 7 kills and 3600 damage. I finished second with 1600 damage, and Rocky finished in the middle of the table with 1300 damage. On the detailed report we can see that MrZorke fired 18 shots, of which 14 hit the target and 12 penetrated. Now he also blocked 2970 damage, and with the premium account he earned around 84,000 credits. Thank you all for watching. If you didn't like the video, drop a dislike or leave a comment how I can improve the channel. And if you liked the video, hit the like button, share and subscribe for more content, as it really helps me out a lot. And then also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Google Plus to get the new content first, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And if you're wondering what to watch next, hit the little I button in the top right corner and it will lead you to another video. See you guys next time.